Hello and welcome to Time to Talk Straight. I'm Amjad Ayub Mirza. First of all, I would like to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel in the past 24 to 36 hours. A big thank you to all of you. And secondly, a big thank you to all those who push the like icon as well. We so far have got nearly 5,000 likes and nearly 200 people have taken time to leave a comment. Some of the comments are really nice and some are long, which shows that people have taken my previous video quite seriously and have liked it. So thank you very much for that. Tomorrow we are heading for elections. Now I have something to share with you. Two people who have left comments on my last video have emphasized that everyone should take a black pen instead of borrowing a pencil at the polling station, because they said that the pencil mark can be rubbed out, but the pen mark will stay. One such contributor was Caribstu, Caribstu, and the other is Mr. C. Sutton. So be careful, take a black pen with you. And now, less than 24 hours are left before we all go to poll. There's a prediction that Reform Party, our party, will secure around 18 seats. But one thing is, I think, almost guaranteed, that we are going to bag more votes, the share of votes from the Tories than ever before. And well, good luck to our leader Nigel Farage from Clacton in Essex. There are a few who are expected to enter the parliament, and I will read those names to you. Obviously, first one is Mr. Richard Tice, then we have Lee Anderson, Rupert Lowe, Noel Matthews, and Simon Gravy, Kieron McGill, Sean Matthews, Stephen Conley. These are some of the candidates that have been mentioned on the media that stand a chance to enter the parliament. Now, we are going to polls tomorrow. What I suggest is that we go to the polls with a pen, and if there is a Reform Party campaign person outside the polling station, have a chat with them, see if we can buy them a coffee, give them support. And if there is none, then if you have a leaflet, Reform UK leaflet or a poster, I would suggest that we take them with us outside the polling station and stand there for as long as we can, half an hour, couple of hours, because this is a people's campaign. We have to turn this election into a people's election. And Reform Party is not a racist party. I've been watching the media and they've been accusing, oh, this is a racist party, this is this, and people are leaving the party. No. It's not a racist party. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been in this party. I have been in racist parties that have been racist, but I'm not going to mention that. This is the first time I feel excited. After 1997, I feel excited about elections, because the last time I was excited about elections was in 1997, when we all went crazy for Tony Blair, because he said education, and this reform and that reform, and we needed a change. But what we didn't know at the time is that we are voting him, Tony Blair, in in the name of change for the worse. And that is what we got. He took us straight into the Iraq war on false pretext. He lied to his parliament. He lied to the international media, and he totally destroyed Britain. And we still voted him again. So that was the last time I really seriously went to vote at a polling station. This is the time when I see hope. And you know why I see hope? Because everyone would say the same. Don't you think Reform Party is a common sense party? Because it says and it talks about things that we always talk in the bars, in the pubs, while we go to eat, at Costa Coffee, Nero Coffee, shopping wherever, or in among the family, or even on texting on our mobile phones. What do we talk about? We talk about inflation, we talk about immigration, we talk about how hard it has become to land into a good job. People are stuck. I'm shocked what the NHS nurses and the paramedics and the ambulance staff is being paid, what our police constables are being paid. It's horrific. We don't need immigrants. As Zia Yusuf said in his speech in the NEC in Birmingham, we need more police. Immigration. Let me just say this. We are not against people. We are not against those who are coming in boats. We don't hate them. But the thing is this. I have a 2-bedroom house, right? Now, my 2-bedroom house can only accommodate my family. Let's say a family of 4 or a family of 5 maximum, right? Now, if 100 people enter my house, then how am I going to give them a bed? Where am I going to keep them? I have no room. Number one. Number two, my wages can only afford to feed my family. Okay, occasionally I can throw a party and invite another family, my family friends, for a dinner or take them out for a pizza or whatever. But that is, not everyday thing. Now, if 100 people come and they want to eat and they want me to pay for their bill, I wouldn't be able to do that. That does not mean that I hate them. It's just the affordability. I don't have enough room for my own family, for British citizens, for our homeless people, to re-accommodate them, to give them shelter. And you expect us to give shelter to 650 illegal immigrants crossing the channel? Come on. We have come out of Brexit because we didn't like to be dictated. We didn't like the policing of EU Commission and the European Central Bank on our financial system and our political system. But what happened is, since Brexit, none of the ruling parties has chalked out a blueprint, a path that we could follow to bring prosperity to Britain. And I think we know, the Reform Party knows what to do. I give you an example. First of all, let me start with the King. King Charles, whether you are royalist or not, I'm not concerned with that. That is not my bother. What I am concerned is with that King Charles or the royal family is the only unifying factor that connects us with our ex-colonies, with the Commonwealth. And we have got a bigger and a larger market than European Union in the Commonwealth. But we have not bothered to tap into that. With focusing on the Commonwealth countries, we can create our own common market. We can compete with China. We can compete with India. We can compete with Russia. We can compete with Germany. All we have to do is use the common sense. We have to bring back the manufacturing sector. Let me give you a small example. Semiconductors is a big thing these days. Everyone is using semiconductors in manufacturing. Even the submarines, aircrafts, cars, everywhere semiconductors are being used, right? China and India are fighting over the waters at their borders for fresh water, because you need a lot of fresh water for producing semiconductors. The highlands. We should have been focusing on developing the highlands as the center of semiconductor manufacturing because we have got plenty of fresh water. This is just an example. Then we should look at our manufacturing sector. Okay, I understand. The labor cost is not competitive with China, with India. Fine. We have to think and devise a mechanism where, while we pay good wage to our laborers, we think of how can we subsidize and use that mechanism of subsidies through different channels and let our manufacturing sector resurface and establish itself from the ashes of yesteryears. We destroyed shipbuilding in Scotland and in Liverpool. Okay, if we can't build new ships, at least we can invest in shipbreaking. Shipbreaking is a massive and big industry in the world. We are missing out on that. We are missing out on textile. We are missing out on everything. And this is what I have to say to you all. Let us focus on tomorrow. Let us focus on the 4th of July. Let us get out of our beds early to the polling station so that we have the rest of the day visiting other polling stations, motivating people to go and vote, knock on the doors, ask people to come out and vote. And then when after the election results, then we will talk again. And then I will share with you my vision about how we can reclaim Britain from this diversity culture, populist kind of slogan mongering. How can we help the British manufacturing sector to redevelop? How can we use the Commonwealth so that it's a win-win situation for both of us? Thank you very much for watching Time to Talk Straight.